Hi there, my name is Khalil Samani, and today I'm going to walk you through the West Monroe Healthcare Provider Bot demo. Now, what this provider bot does is provide individual healthcare information as opposed to more operational or financial information that a healthcare payer bot would provide, such as eligibility and benefits or coverage information. This bot is more focused on, can I pay my bills? Can I make an appointment? Um, Something like, who is my doctor? How do I contact them? So those are the kind of questions that we are going to address today. Let's get started. So to initiate contact with the bot, I'm going to start by a simple phrase like hi. Start initiating contact here. So it's responding and telling me, hello, I'm the West Monroe provider bot. I can help you with a number of different things. Before we start, you a patient or a provider? So for this demo, I'm going to say I am a patient. And based on my response, it's going to give me some different flows here based on the kind of user it's interacting with. So it's going to start by asking for identifiable information to confirm, who I am and to access my personal records. Just like if you went to a traditional doctor's office, you wouldn't just be able to walk into your appointment. They would need to confirm who you are before you could do something like make an appointment or pay a bill. So it's going to ask me for some more information. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this out with some dummy information. January 6th, that's my birthday, and an ID number. I'll put in something pretty typical for a patient ID number. And now it's going to say, thank you, I have all your information, how can I help you? So before we go forward from here, I just want to point you to what's happening over here. This might look a little strange, but what this is actually doing is illustrating that every time I enter a response, such as my name here, my birthday, my ID number, it's registering that information and it's storing that information. And it's using that to inform how it's responding to me in the future. And that's what makes this bot an effective tool. So keep that in mind as we're going through this. Now, going forward, it's asking me how it can help me. I'm going to start out with saying, I'd like to pay my bill. Let's see how it can help me here. So it's registering based on who I am that my latest bill was $50 from the specific appointment with Dr. Spruce. Would I like to pay it now? I would actually love to pay it now. And it's asking if it can use my card on file. And that's actually giving me an affordance of the credit card number there, just so I can confirm that that is the card I want to pay with. And I'm going to say, yes, that's exactly the card I want to pay with. And perfect, I've successfully paid my bill. What else would I like to know? Well, I would like to know something else, and that is if I could schedule an appointment. That would be wonderful. As you can see, I spelled appointment wrong here, but this bot kind of registers a number of different responses, and when you see this 99% here, it's actually kind of matching a library of stored information. So it registered that even though I spelled appointment wrong, it's most likely I'm talking about an appointment. Now, it's offering me what kind of doctor I'd like to see. And the neat thing about this is it's giving me a card where I could either type in, for example, I want to see a dentist, or instead I could click this feature in the card and it would populate that for me. So now it's asking me what days I am available to meet. Pretty broad, and it's giving you a lot of flexibility here to enter kind of what you would like. So I'm going to say Tuesdays and Thursdays every week. Now it's going to ask me when I'd like to schedule this appointment more specifically in terms of the day, the month, and the year. So let's go with January 1st and see what it says. So upon entering kind of the day, month, and year, it's going to get more specific and say, here are the availabilities every half hour between this time period during this week that I specified. So what time would I like an appointment that week? 12:30 is usually what works best for me, right around lunchtime. And now it's going to give me a confirmation. So this is really nice in case I made a mistake entering a date or time. Just like if you went to a normal doctor's office and you asked for an appointment or to pay something, they would always double check to make sure you're doing what you said you wanted to do. So I'm going to say yes, that's exactly what I wanted to do. And perfect, it's booked my appointment. So next up, I'm going to try one more thing, and that is just because I made an appointment doesn't mean I still might not want to contact my doctor. I still might have questions to ask before or after my appointment. So I'm going to ask one final question, and that's, how do I contact my doctor? Just in case I have any extra questions. So here, as you can see, it's going to say there's a couple different methods by which I could contact my doctor: fax and phone. Fax is a little outdated in my opinion now, so I'm going to go with phone. And perfect, it's provided me with my doctor's phone number just in case I have any extra questions. Would I like to know anything else? No, all my questions have been perfectly answered. And it's going to let me know. I can let it know if any questions come up. So hopefully that demo was informative. And next up, we will go into the provider flow of this demo and show you how the responses differ there. Thanks for listening.